Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, and anytime the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy. The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Horned Frogs offense is on the field for the first time today. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it, he can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Trying to find his man on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And that's a live ball. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
Nah, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Connor.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
Got a man, it's Flawletta. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try the run. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Emmanuel. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Hawaii came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that the Rainbow Warriors won, it's more how they won. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's back to throw on second down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. It's reverse. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And Reese, you can call him whatever you want to call him. You can call him a wide receiver. Nowadays, you can also call him a running back. These guys get the football so much. You hand him the football like this, and you can see why. When he's got jets like that to turn on the jets and just smoke people, those angles are just erased. You can see. That's why you get this guy the football as much as you can.
Makes the grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Armstrong! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football. He's going to be featured. And still finds the end zone week after week.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. The Knights are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw it. Grabs it in the middle. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And the rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch near the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Takes the handoff. It's Flawletta. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up. The give to the back. Able to get one down to the 15. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw for it. Going for the big play. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Right down the middle. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Quarterback on the keeper. They almost got got a first down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, TCU! And they made it to the house, but they found that 6 points waiting on them.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets to his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Coming out on first down with the play fake. The 18, it's second down and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Right back to the well. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Got his man down the middle.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Knights will call on their punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Quick strike complete. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Going for it all. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads it left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Horned Frog!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Knights will punt this one away. Makes a move. Oh, what a move! He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback adapted. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fired in there, but incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Now adjusting. The quarterback scrambled around with the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. They're going to keep this drive going. make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the run, it's Flawletta.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field. They move the tight end all over. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Flawletta. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
This offense has a 2nd down play. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The quick out. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking for a crease. It's Flawletta. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his man. The Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. 1st down for this offense. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. On the ground with the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Feeling some... Oh, and the ball squirts out near the own goal line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great...
He's got it! Touchdown, TCU! And the punishment has been extended. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. spits it out to the back. Caught near the sideline, it's Terrell. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Getting some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. The offense starts with a short field. They run the reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. He's going to pass on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
It is your job as an OC to be aggressive. I get that, but you can't be reckless. And once you've made one mistake already in the 4th quarter, you still got the lead, you might want to now start thinking about running some clock.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here's the handoff. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They feed him again. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll start this drive firing. Caught on the outside, it's Best. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Scrambling away. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The Knights line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The lone back's got it. At the 45, on his way. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the route is on. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Flawletta. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like